As someone who was born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio, I felt obligated to make this video. When I saw that downtown brawl video making the rounds on social media, I knew right away the story's being told all wrong. They're calling the bald guy a victim, acting like he was just minding his business when he got jumped. Well, let's get something straight. He started it. The full video shows him slapping and swinging at people. That's what set it all off. Not a random attack, not a mob. He escalated it.
Well, once again, we have another situation of F around and finding out happening in America. It's reminiscent of the Montgomery Riverboat Brawl that happened back on August 2023. Here, you will hear Black Americans talking about this event. Check it out.
So a brawl went down in Cincinnati, and I've been seeing clips of the fight, and everybody been saying, oh, it's a hate crime, and the black people just jumped on and attacked the clear folk, and the white lady was laid out. First of all, that white man slapped the black guy first. Now, I'm not saying that anybody deserves to get beat up by a mob, but you can, and they were also hurling racial slurs. You cannot physically assault somebody and then police how they react to you. You cannot physically assault somebody and then police how they react to you. We gonna get our Dr. Umar on. You cannot physically assault somebody and then police how they react to you. Now, if I know I'm outnumbered, why in the hell would I put my hands on somebody? And everybody like, oh, what if it was the other way around? It has been the other way around for centuries. Just last month, a black man was in a bar asking about his tab because they was trying to overcharge him for drinks that he did not receive. And the whole entire bar jumped him, and they were all Caucasian men. And I didn't see y'all saying shit about it. Y'all like, yeah, it would have been worldwide news if it was black people. No, we've seen that black guy go into that bar and get beat down by a mob of white men. He had no backup. He was by himself. Y'all didn't say shit about that because y'all don't really give a about semantics. Y'all only care about race because y'all are racist, and y'all feel like y'all supposed to be able to beat a black person's ass, slap a black person, accost a black person, steal a black person's property, go harass, stalk a black person, and we just ain't supposed to do nothing back. It's not 1925. You're gonna fuck around and find out. Now, I don't know. They saying that a Caucasian man is actually who knocked the woman out, and it wasn't a black man. But of course, y'all want to just blame us. But you do not put your hands on somebody and expect for them to not defend themselves. Now, should the whole mob jump you? No. But that's how the cookie crumbled once you decided to choose violence. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way.
Oh, it's a video going viral right now. A fight happened in Cincinnati. Now, I ain't trying to make this a race thing, but apparently there was somebody there and they tried to crop the video, make this like the blacks was the most aggressiveness. But look, somebody that was there, another witness, put out the whole video. And guess who was the aggressive motherfuckers? The Caucasians. When the video came out, it was just a regular verbal altercation. But then the Caucasians slapped the black man and shit break out. Now they is making a whole thing about a woman getting knocked out. But the woman that got knocked out, she got knocked out by the Caucasian dude, not the black dude. They trying to make it about the black dude knocking her out. No, go look at the video. Come back and let me know what y'all think. But at the end of the day, stick together, baby. Don't let this bullshit go on, man. Go do y'all little search.
The white tea people are in an uproar on social media as a white tea man faced consequences after he put his hands on another man. Have we not all seen the Alabama brawl? If I put my hands on someone else, I can expect a reaction. If I'm out with an individual who is getting into conflict with other people, a verbal dispute, I know that it's time for us to go. I love to have a good time. And a good time doesn't include unnecessary fighting, especially with a group of individuals. When I see people having verbal altercations when I am out, I know it's my time to leave. If I'm out with a man and he is having a verbal altercation with a group of men, he has one or two options. Okay, we're leaving or I'm getting out of there. I'm leaving him. I am not getting my beat by men. I'm not staying around for that.
Peace, like love. This is like me just talking to other intellectuals about this situation in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm from Cleveland. So, look, boom. Do y'all remember about 3 or 4 months ago what happened? How the Klan came into Cincinnati, Ohio, marched, and then the police was there. They couldn't get to them. See, stuff like that leads to stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So let's not talk about this situation. Let's talk about the Klan coming and marching in those people's cities. And it so happened to be the same exact city that this brawl happened in. It's called the butterfly effect. Shit happens to make shit happen. You should have charged them Klan that came and marched through them people's city, knowing that the Klan is responsible for millions of black people dying. That triggered probably something within them black people itself. Number two, it was just a fight. And I mean, I respect the both parties because she ain't leave her man. She stayed fighting, man. They stayed fighting shit. You can't win them all. It's just a fight. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, that's just something to think about.
Man, I'm gonna just start like this, bro. Cincinnati is not a real place. Like, did y'all see bro out there with the people's elbow? He said, boo! Then he loaded that again, boo! I was like, bro, these niggas is going crazy. They is outside doing WWE moves on white guys on the concrete. Like, this shit crazy, but bro, this shit happen in the city all the time, bro. Cincinnati, Ohio is one of the most racist states, cities, whatever the fuck you call it. It's racist as hell. Like, it's a lot of white people that moved out here who prejudiced and racist as fuck. But y'all don't even understand why y'all moved to this area, because it's a heavily dominated black area. But let me explain to y'all what basically happened, because the news be on other shit. The white guys was drunk as usual, drunk as hell, and they was saying racist shit. That is not a surprise. White people in Ohio is historically fucking racist. It is America is racist. You know what I'm saying? But what pissed me off is about it, the white guys be racist. Then they not only are they racist, they attack you first. Because if y'all watch the whole video and listen to the witnesses, the white guys was racist. He left, came back with some more racist white guys, talking more shit. Then they got their ass whooped. That's basically what happened. They won the race war, but lose the fight every time. That's how it always go. You're going to be racist to a point. We're going to try to, hey, bro, go on with that shit. Then guess what? The racist white guys do what? They throw the first punch. And then after that, all hell break loose. And y'all get the ass whooping that y'all was auditioning for. That's basically what happened in that situation. Now, let me tell y'all this. If the black people start getting arrested, clear-cut and proof racist, because they was provoked by the white guys. And this is stand your ground state. You don't have to retreat from nobody out here. We got gun laws out here in Ohio like Florida. We don't have to run nowhere. We used to have to run away. Now we ain't got to run nowhere. We can stand right here and stand 10 toes, which is exactly what they did. So only people that really should be getting charged in this situation is the white guys. The white guys. Don't be trying to charge the black people to reacting from getting racially slandered, and they attacked the black people first. And then I hate, because every time white people lose the fight, they get the crime. Oh, they never fight fair. They never give us a fair. Bro, 1v1. I done told people, bro, 1v1, we'll still whoop y'all. Let's get the boxing gloves. Let's get the boxing gloves out, and we can all go down there to over there by Finley Market, where the little Finley Park is, bro, and we can all square up. We can all square up. We can do this. Like, one-on-one, y'all still lose the fight. So stop acting like we gotta jump y'all. Y'all weak as hell. Y'all biggest strength is racism. And then after that don't work, and y'all throw the first punch and figure out, whoa, I don't hit as hard as I thought I did, then y'all get whooped. Get in the comments and let me know if y'all was there, man. Get in the comments and let me know if y'all seen it, man. Get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this, bro. Because this finna be another situation that white people lost the fight, and now they want to get the law involved, even though they was the aggressors. They was down there being racist. They threw the first punch. They got the ass whooped. I mean, what y'all thought was going to happen? Get in the comments and let me know.
I'm gonna start her and say this. That Cincinnati, weekend brawl, That was not a hate crime. That was not attempted murder. Y'all are just jumping on this case because y'all want it to be a hate crime. Y'all want to spread this narrative. See, look, y'all, they're targeting white people. You're not being targeted in America. If you were, more white people would die for being white, right? Y'all only sit right here and saw one video out of all the years black people been getting their ass whooped. One video, right? It's where you supposedly saw a hate crime. That was not a hate crime. That white man came, was fucking them people. They got to urban with the people, say a racial slur, hit the black man first. They jumped the fuck out of him. Should they be charged with assault? Sure. Right? They should be charged with assault. He should also be charged with assault too. Right? Why are we talking about some hate crimes and attempted murder and it's not a hate crime because you saw a bunch of black people whoop a white man's ass? Right? That's not how that works. And the crazy thing about it is white people have this weird mindset where for some reason it's okay for us to use guns in self-defense. It's okay for y'all to use knives in self-defense. It's okay for y'all to jump people in self-defense. But when it happens to y'all, oh, it's not right. They should have used deadly force. Use that, have that same mindset for the police. Sit right here and say, oh, it's okay for the police to whoop your ass, beat you up, murder you, right? Sit right here and punch you in the throat because, oh, well, you didn't comply. It's okay for me to get my ass whooped by a police officer because I didn't comply, but it's not okay for you to get your ass whooped when you put your hands on a random black person. Makes absolutely no sense. Stop putting your hands on people if you can't take getting your ass whooped. That makes absolutely no sense. And y'all always want to cry bitch. Y'all always want to cry bitch. Now it's, oh my God, these people are so evil. No, stop putting your hands on people. Like, I swear to God, y'all will live life easy. Easy as hell if you mind your business. Stop putting your hands on people.
So I just saw the video from Cincinnati where the group of black people was whooping on the white family in the middle of the street. Man getting stomped on, woman getting punched out. And I don't know what the that family did, but they just would not stop. And I honestly don't condone that type of shit. Then you see the comment section full of white people talking about, oh, they're so barbaric. Oh, we can't share society with them. And when I started seeing comments like that, I honestly started giving a fuck less. Like, I could have gave a smidget of a fuck about what was happening to that family in the middle of the street. But when I started seeing people in the comment section, I stopped giving a fuck instantly. Because whatever the fuck y'all witnessed in that video happening to that white family, y'all must have forgot history. That shit used to happen to black families all the fucking time. It's like white people forget what the fuck they used to be like in the past before laws and shit was passed for them to have to stop doing that type of shit to black people in the first motherfucking place. Y'all must have forgot that black kids used to be scared to go to school with y'all because, goddammit, they knew that they was either gonna go to school, get bullied, get shit thrown at them, or go to school and never come back home ever again. Y'all must forgot how much black blood is on y'all motherfucking hands.
So, people wanted to hear my thoughts on the Cincinnati incident. Here's the deal. I've heard both sides. I've heard the woman spat. I heard, the white guy threw punches. I heard the black guys threw punches and they jumped them. But seeing as people enjoy trying to rage bait me, looked like an old-fashioned beatdown to me. I don't know, guys. I wear contacts, so my vision isn't always the greatest when it comes to these things. Just so we're clear, those racist white people are going to flip out and get really angry when I don't take their side in this, right? Yeah, they hate it when you don't kiss their ass, man. Awesome. Okay, so I'll continue to do that. Yeah, the black people involved didn't do anything. Also, wasn't Cincinnati the same place where those hate groups showed up and then the black people there were not having that shit at all? Interesting. Somebody might want to look into that. But in all seriousness, if we're going to actually judge this, to me, it looked like it started out as a sort of small conflict between a few people, and then it escalated into something where it looked like a jumping. But if you decided to go and make that mistake and get things started, and I heard somebody spit on somebody, hey man, it is what it is. Now, I did look at several different news stations because there's bias, and the thing is, second opinions really matter. So when I looked at all the different views and stuff, that's what it looked like to me. Looked like it was a small conflict, I couldn't really tell who started it, but I could damn sure tell who finished it. Also, you guys have a lot of white people acting like they also don't fight in packs at times. Come on now, be honest. No, we've never ganged up on somebody before. That was literally my entire high school career, so y'all can stop lying, bro. Maybe it was wrong for them to go 8-on-1, but as you guys like to say, it goes both ways. Oh, can confirm Cincinnati was the place where those neo-Nazi groups showed up. Funny, I didn't see you guys getting that upset about that.
This is divine judgment. America is under judgment, not by man, but by God himself. The same God who judged Egypt, who judged Babylon, who judged Rome, is now weighing America in the balance and finding her wanting. America has sown destruction, and now it reaps decline. It has sown arrogance, and now it reaps humiliation. It has sown lies, and now it reaps truth. Truth that cannot be hidden anymore. America is a land built on blood, on the sweat and suffering of the people it has enslaved, displaced, and silenced. But tell that truth today, and they call it divisive. They call it unpatriotic. They want you to believe that history is just a collection of dates and figures, stripped of the brutality, the deception, the theft. They tell you the Trail of Tears was just relocation, that the Colfax Massacre, Wilmington Coup and Massacre, Rosewood Massacre, Atlanta Race Massacre, Ocoee Massacre, Tulsa Massacre, Harlem Race Massacres of 1943 and 1964 was just riots, and that Jim Crow was merely a setback. What they refuse to admit is that America was never a nation of freedom. It was a nation of conquest, built on white supremacy, and it has never stopped being one. And that is why they are so desperate to erase the past. You see, history, real history, has power. It reveals the truth of this nation, of what was done and what is still being done. They call it critical race theory today, but it's just the truth, and that's why they fight so hard to bury it. From school boards banning books, to politicians scrubbing slavery, from textbooks, to social media platforms, silencing voices that dare speak honestly about America's past. White supremacy is culturally ingrained into every aspect of white society, in the home, school, religion, and politics. But tell me, what does it say about a people who fear history? It says they know their hands are bloody, and they are terrified that their children will ask them why. Because the truth would destroy their illusion of innocence. The same way it did when the world saw Black Wall Street burn. The same way it did when Jim Crow's chains were exposed for what they were. The same way it did when the Southern strategy was revealed as a blueprint for racial control, not democracy. But America has always had a strategy. Slave patrols became the police. Redlining became modern real estate steering. The plantation became the prison. And now, they want to act like none of it happened. They want to rewrite history to keep future generations obedient, ignorant, docile. And yet, what they don't understand is that you cannot erase pain. You cannot erase memory. You cannot erase the reality of people who have suffered and endured. This nation made laws to steal land from Native people. The Homestead Act gave free land to whites while barring Black freedmen Americans from ownership. The Immigration Act of 1924 made sure America remained a white country, closing its doors to those it deemed unfit. And when we, Black freedmen Americans, dared to build wealth, dared to thrive, they sent mobs, they sent bombs, they sent laws disguised as justice to tear down Black freedmen Americans' communities. And it wasn't enough for them to unalive us. They had to erase us. They built highways through our neighborhoods, turning communities into ghettos. They passed California Proposition 14 to uphold segregation. They used COINTELPRO to assassinate Black leaders. They used the daughters of Confederates to put Confederate statues in our faces, not in 1865, but during the Civil Rights Movement, as a warning, as a message. And still, they want us to believe in their version of America, an America where slavery was a misunderstanding, where the Tuskegee experiment was a footnote, where mass incarceration is just an accident. No, sir. No, ma'am. White supremacy is in the bones of this country, in the schools, the churches, the homes, the politics. It is a disease, and they refuse to cure it. But there is something they should fear more than the truth being known. They should fear what happens when the next generation realizes they have been lied to. What happens when young people of all colors understand that history was stolen from them, that their textbooks were propaganda, that their teachers were ordered to deceive. A people who know they have been deceived do not trust, and a people who do not trust begin to question everything. That is what America fears most, not the past, but the reckoning it demands. And that reckoning is coming. No matter how many books they ban, no matter how many voices they silence, no matter how many lies they tell, truth is like a flame. It spreads, and once it touches the people, it cannot be extinguished. The question is not whether America will reckon with its past. The question is whether America will survive what it has done. Tell me what you think about this topic. Hope you find the information in this video informative. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Thanks for watching.